All right, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, man? It's your boy Big FHO's HNIC, man. We're in the building today. I have a very special guest on the podcast, man. I met this young man over the weekend, man, during somebody's anniversary, and he came up to me and presented himself and the whole story. And besides, he said people told him to get at me, man, about bringing the story to truth. Today is going to be a little bit more different than what you guys are used to because this is a serious subject, and we're going to get into some facts and we're going to get into some of the history of us and find out what's really going on and find out what he has, what he's offering, and how does it benefit us, and why do we need to be a part of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have minimized myself to maximize him because he is the star of this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, real quick while you guys get situated, let's uh let's give a round of applause. And let him introduce himself. But first, let me let y'all get in here and warm up, man. So in the meantime, yo, Kane. Nah, yeah, you know what? Do we want Kane tonight or do we want Greg? Let's do Greg. Yo, Greg, what it do?
The chosen.
That's how I got that heat. Let's go.
Yo, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Right now, podcasting with Mr. FHO, Big Sale, FHO NIC, coast to coast, city to city, state to state. Talking nothing but some real motorcycle. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, your boy. Get at me. Ride with some players. Big Sale, what we talking about today, homie? What they talking about?
Big Cell. You still keeping it 100. Well, keep hitting those asses with the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
God damn. It's Big Cell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
Hey, cocksucker. Yeah, you. Knock it off. Sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You think we playing?
And I ain't playing, no.
You better listen up. It's the FHO,
where the truth will be told. We promise you that.
And we love, baby, yay!
It's your boy.
He's young, he's handsome, they know it.
FHO's HNIC.
He's a poet, a prophet,
Mr. MB everywhere.
and many people believe he'll be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Say, man.
Shit, man. You thought we was playing. We on live right now.
The world comes to be pretty like me.
Enjoying my motherfucking life. That's all I'm saying. I advise you to do the same. Do shit that make you happy.
Say, man, we back, man. I had to give you all that, man, and let you know to get warmed up and get ready, man, because this is a hell of a show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my special guest in the building, the young black mayor. Say, man, introduce yourself. Tell them who you is, what you got going on, man.
Hey, man, what's going on? I'm the young black mayor. I'm a native of Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street. We got 13 Black Wall Streets that still exist. Most people don't know that. And I am the founder of the 13 Black Towns Tour. Started out as the Black Towns Motorcycle Tour. It's coming up Labor Day weekend.
Wow. So, Black Wall Street. Let's start with that. A lot of people have heard about Black Wall Street. They've played with, whatever it is, whatever they think they know. What is Black Wall Street? What is it about? And give that story their history.
Yeah, so Black Wall Street is considered to be the most successful black community in American history. And so successful in terms of self-sustainability, economics, where black people were very wealthy and where we were connected and invested in one another. So that's what Black Wall Street is. The original Black Wall Street, which Booker T. Washington coined the Negro Black Wall Street, the Negro Wall Street, and it turned to Black Wall Street. That was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but there were several Black Wall Streets throughout the United States. Oklahoma did have more than 100 at one point in time, just smaller, but definitely Black Wall Streets in their own regard.
So, what constitutes something as Black Wall Street? Is it economic, or is the town owned by blacks, or is it the land that's owned, or what really constitutes when you say a Black Wall Street? What makes it a Black Wall Street?
Yeah, so the Black Wall Street was the business district of Greenwood, Tulsa, the black community of Greenwood. So the business district essentially was considered to be Black Wall Street. However, that term began began to represent the whole community as a whole. And with the community, it was a 36 square block radius of black homes, businesses, churches, theaters, everything you can imagine. Back in 1921 is when it reached its height, right before the massacre. And so, you know, a couple blacks even own private planes. And so we're talking about, you know, Atlanta being the Mecca. And if you could think or consider Atlanta, anybody that's been there, obviously, you know, you're in Atlanta. But if you consider Atlanta, if we go back to 1921 time frame, then we're talking major black city and metropolitan area.
So, we lost the history of Black Wall Street. I kind of watched some of it and did my research when it was a situation between, I guess somebody had got wasn't a rape. I don't think it was. What caused the destruction of
It
the
was it was what sparked it off was an elevator incident with an young man by the name of Dick Rowland, who was working at the county courthouse, I believe, or a hotel. However, it was a white girl on the elevator, and it was really all coerced. You know what I'm saying? But they came out, was going to lynch him for the encounter on the elevator. Some black veterans came to his defense down at the courthouse. One thing led to another. Shots rang out, and it led to the entire destruction of Black Wall Street in a period of less than 24 hours. And
So
so,
why is it important to say, to have a, because sometimes on my shows, man, people be like, say, why we got to put a color on it? Why got to be a black motorcycle club or a white motorcycle club or a black bike? Why is it so important to put the moniker black on there and to reference it to the black, the black race?
yeah, um, the reason it's so important is because it's left out completely, more than what we know. We're so used to our society, our community, and the majority. We're so used to it, even as black people, to where we think it's irregular or not normal to display your self pride or accept who you are and promote who you are. First of all, nobody is going to take care of you more than you're going to take care of yourself, and that's individually, is especially as a people. And so we faced a large amount of oppression, more than anybody on the face of the planet probably can attest to, even in the modern day in the United States. And so it's important for us to uplift ourselves and have pride in ourselves, because even subconsciously, you know, we have some hatred for ourselves.
So here it is, 1921, it got tore down and it's never been rebuilt again, per se, in that aspect where the whole town is owned by black, ran by blacks, governed by blacks, policed by blacks. And we're now into a century of 2021, almost 100 years later. Do you think that we can ever get back to that, or is that going to be an important issue, or now we just have to make the best of what we have?
Well, truth be told, most of the pictures that people see of Black Wall Street, Tulsa, are pictures after it was rebuilt. So we know the story of the massacre, the destruction, but we don't know that it was rebuilt by 1925. And so, aside from Black Wall Street, we have 13 independent, black, self-governed, completely owned by black people towns in the state that are official towns. And here's an important key factor, and here's the transition, and here's what we're looking towards for the next 100 years. Black Wall Street was a community. It was a black, self-sustained community, but it was surrounded and governed by non-black authority. The 13 black towns that are still in existence preceded Black Wall Street, meaning they were founded before Black Wall Street and before statehood. they still exist independently in their actual towns, municipalities with a tax base. Now they have fallen by the wayside. They have very minute populations, and they're in possession of elders who are not necessarily building out for the future. But as young Black entrepreneurs, we're at the highest level in terms of Black business moguls, business owners, and we have mobilized through cryptocurrency and all of this stuff. Well, people need to know that Black Wall Street still exists. 13 in Oklahoma that are official towns, and that's where the young Black mayor comes from. You know what I mean? I actually ran, 6 years ago, and I uh, have grown into a position as the young Black mayor, in which I'm a advocate and an honorary mayor to all of the traditional mayors that are in place with the Black towns. And so Black land ownership, this is something that I'm really promoting and putting the story out. My friends are down in Freedom, Georgia, building a Black town south of Atlanta, 2 hours south, the Freedom Georgia Initiative. Shout out to Ashley Scott. I was out there for several months. They're tapping into the blueprint of the Black towns or the Black Wall Streets that still exist within Oklahoma in order to build for the future. They're building a smart city though. And so it's just information that needs to be passed, man. But that's where we go, and that's what's really up with Black Wall Street as we know it in a community versus an actual town.
Yeah, because I know I did a Zoom, man. My man DJ Dirty had me on the Zoom with my man Hill Harper. He's
Right.
he's doing some real big stuff with the Black Wall Street. You guys,
I was there.
yeah,
Yeah,
doing
he's got the Black Wall Street crypto wallet.
yeah. So he's been doing some major stuff with the Black Wall Street. He spoke on the hotels and stuff that he owns, and just a lot of the stuff that he has going on with that. So
Right.
we're here today. You created a motorcycle
Tour.
rally or a tour. Let's talk about that. What is this about?
Yeah, so as an advocate and a young Black mayor of the Black towns, these Black Wall Streets that still exist that have fallen by the wayside and are in economic ruin, my job is to revitalize them. And so they're rural communities. They're beautiful. They're infrastructure that we don't know we have in terms of what we can build on. But they are, they're quiet. They're untouched in a sense. They have been left alone completely. We've abandoned them. And so in order to bring people back, I had an idea like, I need to make a statement by taking people to visit all 13 of these towns in one day because they're statewide. And I wanted to make that statement. And the first idea that popped into mind, who's most probable to do it, was motorcycles. And so I established the Black Towns Motorcycle Tour. And I did the first one in 2019. So it's going to be the third annual. And, we're just taking a large group of bikers to all 13 towns in one day. It's a huge feat. It took us 14 hours the first time. My man, Lil G, Gary Jenkins from Silk, R&B group Silk out of Atlanta. He was with me the first time he rode shotgun. You know what I'm saying? And I led a group of riders to all 13 towns in one day. Now we spread it out over the course of 3 days. But if you about that biker life and you want to get down through there, you can earn a gold patch for visiting all 13 in one day. So that's coming up Labor Day weekend.
And I think I'm booked too for this Labor Day weekend. I'm already booked. I'll be in Little Rock, Arkansas, messing with No Limit.
Oh, that's right. That's right next door. And so, yeah.
So I'll be
Sure.
down there dealing with them. But I definitely want to get with you and help put together or be a part of this ride. And we
No
definitely,
doubt we could ride anytime, in terms of putting rides together. The main ride takes place Labor Day weekend, but we could take people to the Black towns 24/7.
yeah. So I'm gonna probably get with FHO, man, and see what we can come up with, man. Get my boys together.
For
So
sure.
where so and this is in Tulsa. So the all 13 towns are in Tulsa, or
So the 13 Black towns are spread out across the state. And so if you go to my website, 13, that's the number 13 blacktowns.tour.com, towns with an S.
Let me put that on the 13.
Yeah.
Black.
I can put it in the chat too. 13 blacktowns.tour.com. And you can see the ride. We have 3 legs, red, black, and green, of course. And if you do all in one day, you get the gold.
How you guys? Oh, I might have messed this up. I think I might have messed mine up with the. I think I put a 1 in front.
Oh, that's the private chat.
Yeah, I put it in there. I got it's www. Oh, that's what it is. Hold on, let me erase this. Let me get rid of this. Hold on.
Yeah, you can go to my Instagram. All my social media is at Young Black Mayor. You definitely could get to the website that way.
www.13
Black Towns Tour.com.
This is the correct one right here, you guys. So, boom, it's going across the screen. It's on the bottom of my screen. www.13blacktowns.tour.com. So you guys can go there and check that out. But
Right, right.
I'm definitely gonna put something together with my group FHO, man, and we're gonna knock all 13 out in one day. So what's the further? So what states are they?
So it's just Oklahoma. All
All in
13,
Oklahoma.
yeah,
Okay.
all the black towns are in Oklahoma. And so Oklahoma has a deep black history that's unrivaled. You
Yeah.
know, most people don't know about the history. Most people nationwide don't expect that there's black people even from Oklahoma or in Oklahoma.
Yeah. They out there doing their thing too now. They doing their thing.
Most definitely.
Um, what I got? Let's see. All right. So what more do we need to know about, or what more that we don't know about this whole thing? What are we missing?
Well, I think really what people need to take away is that the fact that the black towns is where black people attained our highest level of freedom since we've been in America. You know what I mean? Where we were our own police, where we owned everything, we ran everything, we were secluded and independent, self-sufficient. The black towns of Oklahoma, only a handful of men left the community to get the things that were essential that we didn't already have for ourselves. And so, you know, we got to get back to that. So Move Black, the movement, the Blacktown Freedom Movement is called Move Black, you know, and we got to know our shit, or know your shit, your story, your history, your identity, your truth. And so all of this is attached to this history of black towns, man. Bass Reeves, if people don't know about Bass Reeves, you know, I ain't gonna go too deep. I don't know how much time we got, but it's our identity, it's our story and our history. If you can understand Oklahoma
Bass
history.
Reeves, the guy that did the Green Book, ain't it? Or helped start the Green Book? Did he do something with the travel book or the Green Book?
Nah. Bass Reeves was
The golf.
who they modeled the Lone Ranger after. He
Oh
was
wow.
U.S. Deputy Marshal, the first black U.S. Deputy Marshal. He was
Mm.
given a task of corralling outlaws in Indian Territory. See, I'm from Indian Territory, Oklahoma, the most lawless and outlandish. When we see westerns and we think about the American West, or we see Bonanza, all that stuff, man, that stuff took place in Oklahoma, man. You know,
Wow.
the 13 colonies was far east. So when they began to expand west, and we see that west, the outlaws, cowboys, and Indians, that's in Indian territory. But they left the black people out. You know, it was slaves in Indian territories. The Indians owned slaves. So all of that is why Black Wall Street and the black towns exist, because this land was truly free. And Oklahoma was a promised land to black people after slavery. They left the South and they came here in a big way. That's why Black Wall Street, the most successful black community, was in Oklahoma.
Somebody's asking. My man Freddie Chico's asking how many miles total for the gold if you do all.
400. 400 miles. You're going to lead, you're going to ride for about 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you'll link up with everybody else that didn't do all 13, and you'll have the bragging rights and get the
Oh,
gold
no,
papers.
wait. Oh, you said all 13 is only 400 miles?
Yeah, only
Yeah,
400.
that's lunch. That ain't shit.
Yeah. It took us 14 hours with me leading a group of people in cars. You know, some people ride different than others.
What you was riding, a moped or something?
Man, look, I don't ride. You know what
Okay.
I mean? I'm the young black mayor. And that's the interesting thing about, you know, what has taken place. You know, I didn't really know about FHO in Myrtle Beach, you know,
Yeah.
doing my work as the young black mayor when I wanted to revitalize these towns. And that's the special thing about it. You know, we got a couple of clubs. You know, I don't know the rules in terms of what I can say on here, but we got a couple of
You can
clubs
say
that
whatever the fuck you want to say,
was
player.
with the Kings of the South and the
Uh-huh.
Buffalo Soldiers are supporting this ride this year. Now,
Okay.
that's not saying all of them are coming or they're obligated to come, but you know, the people at the top of those clubs, those organizations, by way of the Lawton chapter, the Oklahoma chapters, I mean, which is Lawton, Oklahoma, Buffalo Soldiers, in Ardmore, Oklahoma, Kings of the South. They've been supporting this, at least in terms of spirit, since its inception. And a few of them have rolled the first couple of years. And this year, we really trying to take it to the next level. And so anybody that can make it, definitely link in, man. We riding for these towns. This is where black people was most free. This is a hidden history, and we need to make some noise about it. Real
Is
talk.
it a fee to join the ride, or is
Yeah,
it
there
just
is a fee to join the ride, but it covers all 3 days of riding. There's meals included. It's
how
fifty
much is
dollars
it?
typically right now. Tickets are $35 passes. I got Charlie Boy performing at the finale at the final celebration. We got a car show and a parade in my town,
How do you break
Tatum.
down 400 miles into 3 days?
No, no, no. So get this: the 400-mile ride is Saturday. You got the option to do all 13 in one day,
Okay.
or you can do just the red leg or the green leg. All right. So what I've done though, I've expanded it to include people that don't ride motorcycles. So it's effectively, that's why it's the 13 Black Towns tour. So that's from Thursday all the way to Monday. The motorcycle tour mainly is over the weekend, and the 1 day ride is on Saturday. And so, you can either visit all 13 in 1 day, or you can visit all 13 pretty much
So
over the
what do you,
course
if
of
you
two
want to do all
days.
13 in one day, what do you start at and what do you end at?
You start in Langston, Oklahoma,
Mm-hmm.
and you end in Muskogee, Oklahoma. That's where we're lodging, in Muskogee, Friday and Saturday, September 3rd and 4th.
So we need to get there on Friday, check in at the. Oh no, if we well, you said at the ending, the lodge is at the ending, right?
The what?
The lodge you said is at the end of the 400 miles.
No, we lodge. We Friday. It's just like, man. It's just like these conventions that I visited. These anniversaries. You pull up Friday. By Friday, you get checked in, and instead of just kicking it all day, we ride and then we kick it. So that'll be Saturday morning. We get up, we ride. Sunday we get up and we ride.
But we always end up back at the lodge. Okay.
Absolutely.
But if we do all 13 in one day, will we end back up at the lodge, or we have to just make our
Yeah,
way?
so that's the thing. When you do end up back at the lodge, you just don't start at the lodge when you do all 13. You start in a totally separate city. That's why it's 2 days full of riding. That way everybody can still fellowship. And that way with them 13 town riders, when people see them pull up, like, man, they did it in 1 day while we spread it out and went to the festival here and spent 2 hours here. They pulling up at the anniversary with us, but they didn't hit all 13 towns. Now, when you want to contribute to these towns, you come and you make that statement. But you do that this year, knock it out. Next year, you could chill, you could spread it out, and that's the concept. And so there is a red patch associated with the red leg, green leg, and so forth. The shorter rides.
So how do the towns benefit from the ride? Do they get? You said it's only $50, right?
Yeah, it's $50. And so when we go to these towns, we pour into these towns. The same way when we pull up for an anniversary anywhere, the same way, Mobile.
As far as going to the restaurants, you
Yeah,
cater to the hotels or gas stations.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we pour into the towns economically, whatever markets that they have, which, right now is just small moms and pop stores. Go to my website, go click on each town individually and see the businesses that used to flourish in those towns.
Okay, let's see if we can.
These towns now, we're in a rebuilding process, and I'm leading the movement and making noise about it. It's not a whole lot going on, but when you look around nationwide, Black people, we looking for somewhere to go. Well, this is the answer. This is the solution right here. And I'm not saying everybody has to move Black physically, but it is what it is. I didn't make this up.
Let me see if I can pull your website up real quick.
But yeah, land ownership is so much idle land, so much land in our possession. Black people in Oklahoma, by 1905, we own more land than all the rest of the Black people combined in the nation as Black farmers. So these are some of the hidden histories. You know what I mean? Like, it's no coincidence that Black Wall Street was here.
Okay, so now this is here go your website. So let's go here. This is Black Tour. Let's see. Black Towns Tour, September the 4th through the 5th. You guys, I'm just going through some of this. So here's how you register here.
Yeah, go back to the home page.
Go back to the home page. Okay.
Yeah, and just scroll down. It'll take you to the events.
There go the Kings logo doing anything. Okay.
Yeah, if you just scroll down, there's the well, that's a little shot of the legs. Scroll down to events right below there. It'll have a mission. Oh, yeah, this online. So the events are there, and if you scroll down a little further, people can click on this year's brochure right there, and that'll have the layout of the red, black, and green leg.
There was a little map up here I was going to look at too, right here. That's
Yeah,
the
it's the same thing. It'll be, it's better if you. Well, I was just showing people where they could download it for themselves, and that doesn't show the full end of the black leg, but those are the legs right there: the green leg, red leg. We go to Bowley. Bowley was the most successful black town in American history. The first black-owned bank, first black-owned telephone and electric companies. Like Oklahoma is a big deal in terms of black history, man.
Wow, this is awesome, brother. This is really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So if we do this tour, the best way to start is on the green leg and go all
Yeah,
the way
up in Langston, right there, the green where it says green leg. You start in Langston there.
go boom, and then go up, and then just come back down to the black leg, and then we come back over to the green leg at the end of the day.
Nah. Nah. So if you do all 13 in one day, you'll start at the green leg there, right in Langston, that
Okay.
star, but you'll go straight south to Tatum's, which would be the end.
Oh, okay.
And then you will bounce up and you'll hit all those towns on bouncing between the black and the green leg all the way up the red leg to Muskogee, because that's where we're lodged at. Everybody collectively is lodged in Muskogee. And so, yeah.
I'm with you, man. This is a FHO. I'm a damn like a FHO Mando, man. We're gonna try to knock this out. So what is the best month? I mean, I know you got it for Labor Day. I mean, for Labor Day, is that September is the best month to do this? Weather-wise, condition-wise.
Yeah, so probably a little bit later than September. Moving into October in Oklahoma because it's cooler, but it's not cold. But Labor Day, ideally with the holiday weekend, and then that's just kind of how it lined up. Yeah, it'll always annually still be on Labor Day, but we could do a ride anytime.
Okay. Why we ride? Let's see what this says. Why we ride? The mission of the 13 Black Towns. So, hey man, this is very interesting. I want y'all to get involved in this and check this out, man. So, I mean, we do all of the iron butt rides and everything else. Let's try to do something, man, that represents us. And shout out to Buffalo Soldiers and Kings of the South, man, for taking this thing serious and putting it together, man. And
Absolutely.
Being a part of it.
Yeah, that's a picture of Lil G with me the first year. That's Mayor Leon Anderson and Grayson talking to the riders and just explaining what his vision for the town and everything. And man, these towns are phenomenal. On the brochure, you see Red Fox on the cover of Jet magazine. Well, in 1974, Red Fox was the honorary police chief of Taft, one of the black towns. And Taft had the first black female mayor in the United States in 1973. And so she appointed him as the police chief. And he was essentially doing what I'm doing, trying to get some of our entertainers to use their star power to gain some non-traditional attention on these towns and to actually help facilitate a way to take people back. Because again, these are completely owned by black folks.
So, and I can ask this question, and I don't want to start no shit or sound like a fucked up dude. But why isn't people like Tyler Perry and Oprah and all of that? Why haven't they jumped on something like this that's should be important to us, or just asking? And I'm not gonna pick on Tyler Perry or Oprah with her. That's not what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm just asking.
Well, I had to learn myself just about purpose. You know what I mean? For me, this is my purpose, and I just kind of figured over time, even when it comes to looking at rappers and the power that they have, even as advocates, more power than politicians, why they don't do more positive for our community. But it's really about purpose and identity. Obviously nobody's come along like a Tyler Perry or an Oprah in those same type of fields that have done something to restore some towns like these, or do something to spread our black history and our information among our people. And so this was a big purpose for me, and I have a smaller purpose which I was chasing at first, entertainment and things, and no matter where I went, all four corners of the United States, it drug me right back to Oklahoma to this. And so, the young black mayor is going to make it happen if Oprah and Tyler don't.
There it is there, man. So I see that's like the little party get out and everything going on. And
Yeah, so I had the youngsters out there. That was the second year. That was last year, which I catered a little bit more to the youngsters. I had Lil G and a band and everybody the first year. And so we actually last year I didn't really promote it big or anything because of COVID. And it was kind of a challenge trying to make it happen. And they still came out in a major way. That's me shooting a music video. My uncle, he's 86. He did all 13 towns, you know what I'm saying? So I know other people can come through and make it happen for these towns. He didn't ride a motorcycle, but he's 86 and he was out there, getting to it. So it's something that's really special, man. It's gonna grow. It's definitely gonna grow. And so get in right now, get you some equity. Meaning, come out here, look at some of the land. These are black towns that are waiting for us to um, revitalize them. To show back up and take back over. In terms of building them out for the future. What they were in the past is what we are really trying to get to. And a lot of us, well, most of us, we don't know that, it already existed. Like, I'm not doing anything that hasn't been done already.
Check it out next year. Freddie Chico, you said I got two haters. I got two thumbs down already, Freddie Chico. Say, man, that just comes with the territory. Well, brother, anything more that you want to leave the people with, or anything more you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, man. This year, my boy Darius Love, he's an actor. You may know him. He played Mondo in Janky Promoters.
Yeah,
Darius
Mondo.
Love, long time Hollywood actor. He is going to be riding along with me this year for the entire tour. He does a lot of work with reestablishing our black communities nationwide. So he's doing pretty much what I'm doing on a national basis. And so he wants to tap into these towns and bring Oklahoma into the fold. And so we're going to be mixing in with the people, talking about black land ownership, community land trust, and helping people to monetize the land that we have in our possession. So if you're one of those people, even if you're not in Oklahoma, that y'all been paying the taxes on Big Mama's land for 3 decades, and we just don't know what to do with it other than we just know don't sell it. Like, there's ways that we can rebuild. And black people in these major cities, they living in these ghettos on top of each other, man. We got to move black. And even if you don't move black permanently, you can establish something out here for people to go, our people to go.
You done already caught my attention with the Brush Creek barbecue and catfish. A fat nigga love to eat, man. So you know what I'm saying? That count me in, right? That guarantee I'm coming. You understand me? Brush Creek, man, with that barbecue and catfish hit like, man, one time.
Yeah, it's real choppy. I ain't heard the last 30 seconds.
Oh, you haven't heard nothing?
Yeah, it's still choppy.
Okay, well, I probably because I got this other screen up. Hold on one second. Let me see. Anyway, y'all, this is the website, man. I wanted to just pull it up for you guys so you guys can see it. Let me get back to.
Okay, there you go. You clear now.
Okay. I was saying you got my attention with the Brush Creek catfish and barbecue. I got to come.
Yeah, they've been
check him out, man.
Yeah, they've been donating meat, man. The first couple of years. I need a shout out to everybody that's contributed. I put this together with the support of about 50 to 70 small black businesses and barbershops, beauty salons. A little bit goes a long way. I'm not even talking money, but just support in terms of spirit and morale. So that's Black Wall Street. That's what it is. We gotta get back to spending with each other. Y'all know all the big influencers. The Tulsa Real Estate Fund and the Greenwood Bank and all of that. Hey, let's get to it, man. I'm the young black mayor. I'm out here in Oklahoma. Black Calabasas is what I call it. Black Calabasas. We gotta move black. Know your shit.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see it on the screen. Go to www.13blacktownstour.com. I definitely want to make this mandatory for FHO, man. We need to get together, man. Leave up out of Atlanta, man, and head down there. Get a day in which you spend a day and hit that tour, man, and get that patch on our vest, man. To definitely be a part of something.
Most
And again,
definitely.
I hope that this podcast gives you a little bit more awareness, that you get a little bit more contact from people interested in doing a tour, at least seeing it, being a part of it, going to the towns, like you say, grab a sandwich, patronize, the local mom and pop stores, man, and just really connect with your history, bro. I mean, it's just powerful for me. So I really, really appreciate it, brother, and I'm glad we were able to get together and bring this thing to the forefront, bring some type of awareness to it. And I'm definitely probably going to get with you for my Tampa event so that you can come down there and set up a booth or something for some more awareness about it in the whole 9 yards. That's in May in
Okay, yeah,
Tampa,
for sure.
Florida. So I'll definitely talk to you about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
be out there heavy.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, shout out to the black. This is for you, brother. Yeah, so shout out to my man for that.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Any last words before you go?
Yeah, man. Move black. Know your shit, your story, your history, your identity, your truth. And follow me at Young Black Mayor on all major social media. I got curriculums coming, man. You got to know this right here. So open you up.
So Young Black Mayor on all social media. That's it. Young Black Mayor.
Absolutely.
And
Young
they
Black Mayor.
there it is there, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wanted to bring you guys that tonight, man. That was powerful, and there's so much more to go. You know me. All I want to do is start the conversation. The rest of it is on you to know the conversation. I started it. Now it's on you to know the conversation. And that is my goal, man, is just to start the conversation. I'm not here to preach to you or to give you what I say is law. I give you the conversation. You take it, do the research, find out for yourself what is and what is not, because that is the only way it's going to mean something to you. Hands down. If I give you everything, then you discard it and throw it away as nothing. So um, it is what it is, man. So again, Mr. Supreme Matthews says, "God bless the young brothers." Shoebox says, "Big Sale, stay with the education." I'm trying, bro. I try to bring it to you guys. So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young black man, brother. I appreciate you. You guys, I'm gonna keep the website up, and what I'll do is I'll put the website on that poster that we made. That thing I'll keep promoting that. Um, to promoting that to bring that awareness to that. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Thanks. FHO for sure. Much love.
Yeah, man. Thanks, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Let me get me big now. Let me get me big because it's time for me to get in y'all asses, man. So, if you guys missed the roundup, go to my YouTube channel and see the coverage that I have of the roundup. It was awesome. I am really impressed and I'm really proud of Atlanta. They did their thing. Okay, they really, really did. Let me see what I got over here. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, here it is. Bam, this is what I need right here. So, hold on, man. What the fuck are you doing? There you go. That's what I want to talk about right now, man. Tampa is going down 5. We're on 6 hotels now. We opened up 2 more hotels today. I'll probably do them a little bit more professional, putting those out there. I put them out. I dropped one today. I'll drop another one tomorrow. Tampa is turning out to be it's going to be a force to reckon with. Again, we're coming together, man, to put together a powerful event. Not just an event for motorcyclists, but I want this to be an event for people who just maybe ride motorcycles or maybe know a little bit about motorcycles. And I want this to be a motorcycle vacation. So we got a couple of ideas I got to ask you guys about. So Sunday, we left kind of Sunday open for chill day. We have an opportunity to do a fishing tour, like to go out on one of the fishing boats. Man, they got the poles and everything. We got to get out there and have some good time. Let me know how you guys feel about that. We also got Ybor City. We're thinking about doing a noonday chill, or a noonday Ybor City chill for Sunday. And again, this is a lot of stuff for the anniversary, the advisory committee to put together. And then Saturday, I think I want to take this shit back to some old school shit. Now, I'm talking about potato sack races and wheelbarrow races and slip and slides. And I mean, I really want us to have a good time, man. So any kind of suggestions that you guys have that you guys would like to see when you're there that Saturday, it's not always about leaving the fairgrounds. We want to put stuff there for people that come to the fairgrounds. We're still working on a concert. I got a call today about a lady named Jasmine Sullivan. I don't really know her. I don't really listen to her music, but they're trying to put together some numbers for that. We're still waiting on BBD. We're still waiting on Snoop Dogg. Who would you guys like to see that Saturday night? We're still trying to get you the comedy Friday Night Bruce. We're still trying to bring you that. but we got to lock in the other artists first to make sure to see what we got on this budget. The investors still have until the 25th. If you want to invest, it's 15 grand to invest. Um, that deadline is the 25th of September. I mean, the 25th of this month. So we will know exactly then where we are with that. And just, we're going to make Tampa the biggest and baddest event. I talked to my girl, Diva Kelly. If you guys know anything about Diva Kelly, she's fabulous. She's a diva for real. So she will be helping us host the beach party. Now, the beach party, listen, this is going to be for grown folks only now at the beach party. We got the whole island. I don't know if you guys seen it. We got a whole beach to ourselves for the beach blast. Okay? A whole beach to ourselves. We got our own corner of beach, the whole 9 yards, the water, all that. But now, at the beach blast, I'm just letting you know there's going to be some grown folk shit going on. We're talking about the wet t-shirt contest. And for the ladies, I know because the ladies like, say, yo, don't never look out for the. Well, I got you, ladies. We trying to do the long dang-a-lang contest, man. I don't know how y'all like it, long, thick, whatever it is, but we're going to try to have a couple of them out there for y'all to peep at around there, man. So we are really trying to just get on some grown folk stuff and have a good time, man, for real, man. So we got the Thursday lockdown, the Smoky Bones, the Welcome to Tampa Bike Night. Friday, we got the two events, the daytime, the beach blast, and then we come back for the official after meet and greet Friday night. Saturday, we're still trying to work on something for the daytime. And then Saturday night, we got the concert and the DJ and all of that. And then Sunday, we're trying to put together like a chill, something to go. Maybe we even looking at getting a bus to take the ladies to get massages or have them show up at, like a pamper day for the ladies. Something like that, man. We're trying to really put this thing together, man, so that you can come to Tampa, have a good time, relax, enjoy the city. There's a lot of things to do in the city, a lot of things to see in the city of Tampa. So we're working on that, man. We will be, I'll be selecting our advisory board members right around the end of September. The end of August. So starting September 1st, we will be going hard on that. So we again, just trying our best, man, to put on an event that's for us, about us, by us, with us in mind and with us being at the forefront, man. So, and that is the most important thing to me. It's not about, making money, but more importantly, we have to make money in order to keep going. So let's not act like we're not trying to make money, but we are spending it to ensure that you guys have a good time and that you guys have something to do once you get there. It's not just you pull up and you camp out or whatever. Also, we've already booked, I believe like 12 or 14 RVs. You can listen. So this is what we got going on. If you go to my page, or if you need the flyer with the scanner on there or with the information, we have RV rental wherever you live at. You can call the RV place, pay for it, but first you got to book your slot for the UBJ. You got to book your slot. Go to the website and book your slot. It's $200, I believe, for the whole week. That includes your power and your water outlets. You pay for that first, and then you call up the RV people. And I think we did 3 different type of RVs. So I'm supposed to have that tonight if I didn't get it already. You could pay them. They will bring your RV to the fairgrounds. Before you get there, your RV will be set up, AC on, and prepared for you, waiting on you. So when you get there, if you bought an RV slot, hey, I bought an RV slot. Check all your information. What's your code? And we take you to your RV, give you keys, boom, and that's your RV for the weekend. And when you get done Sunday or Monday, whenever you want to pull out, all you do is leave. They come. Of course, you clean it up, make sure it's clean as it can be. They come, pack it back down, and they get it up out of there. Boom. That's it. So you don't have to own an RV, but if you own an RV, hit us up as well. We got RV slots, full hookups available, dry camping, and we have all of that stuff as well. Also, we got the tent rental. You might, your club might just want to come out and get y'all a tent, man. To be up under so you're not in the sun. We got the tent rental. The tent, but you book your spot. As far as that go, the tent people come out, they set up your tent. When you get there, it'll be your name on your tent. As far as that, this is your tent, and you're good to go. Don't have to do nothing. come in, do what you got to do, and get your spot. When you leave, and then they're going to come back Monday or Tuesday and tear it down. So these are the things that we're trying to put in place, man, that we're trying to do. Also, I talked to the bike wash people today, the bike wash. My girl, she washes all the celebrity cars and trucks and all of that. So I'll be dealing with her. I got to get with the committee to have her figure out her way around. But we had a bike wash set up for you when you get there to get your bike washed. The grounds, if you know anything about the grounds, and I'll be going there. I'm gonna be doing a visit real soon to show you aerial footage of the event and to show you the grounds itself. We'll be walking the grounds and showing you how we got different things set up. Again, we're waiting on to lock in an artist. So if anybody has any plug on an artist, a real plug, don't just call me to, find out how much money I want to spend on an artist. But if you got a real plug on an artist, Unruly, what it do, man? Unruly, I love you, brother. If you got a real plug on an artist, let me know. If you got a cousin, a homeboy, a brother that's somebody major, we want a major artist. Let me know and see if we can put that together, man, because we want an artist that you guys can appreciate and that you guys can enjoy, and that is going to bring the locals out. Now, don't forget, this is an event for you, okay? So you pay a one-time fee and you get everything. If you're not a bike affiliated person or not in a club or whatever, then you're going to have to pay daily for every event, because we are honoring our bikers for this. This is what this is about. And also we're thinking about getting with a lot of our local shops. We're trying to set up oil changes and just different things, man. We're trying to make this so simple. When you get there, drop your bike off, you need an oil change, get it washed, you enjoy yourself. You're at your mobile home, when you get done, go pick it up, do what you got to do. So, again, we have an advisory board committee that all of these ideas are run through. I also, like I said, had a chance to pull up at the roundup again. Shout out to my outcast, my man Dollar, for taking care of me once I got there and allowing me to have a prime real estate spot. So shout out to them for that. I was right by the front gate. I missed a lot of people. A lot of people said they missed me, but I was right there at the front gate. So as soon as you came in, and if you went to the vendors row, I was right there by the vendors row. So it is what it is. Maybe next time I'll catch you in Tampa if I don't catch you on the road somewhere before that. But anyway, that's what we got going on in Tampa. And before I hit Tampa, I got coming up, man, No Limits annual weekend is going down. September Labor Day weekend. Let me see. Boom. That's what it is, man. Labor Day weekend, No Limit MC Riders presents the 5th annual weekend. They're already sold out of one or two of their hotels. I talked to them today. Talked to the prayers today, so they're not playing no games with it, man. And they're on point with that. That's going to be a ball. It's definitely going to be a ball. I'm going to be there in the building, try to get there that Thursday, and make sure I'm there and on point, man, for Friday and Saturday, Sunday, and then get on back. So that's what's going down, man. And again, I'm just basically showing you guys, some of the places that you can be at and be a part of. But I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. And let me let the fat boy say something.
What up, y'all? This Big Punch from the motherfucking
Uh-oh.
candy shop. We chilling over here with Big Sale, man, the FHONICKEMMY, man. You know what I mean? All them alphabets, man. But they got all that shit going. Holla.
Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? It's the King Cosmo representing them Kings of the South. And you know I'm always listening to FHO Podcast Radio with my brother, my OG, my legend, Big Sale.
Hey, y'all, this is Rob from Money's Car Stereo on the west side. Hey, when I'm not out here working on my old Chevys or putting some music on somebody's bike, I'm listening to the FHO Podcast Show.
All right, and real quick before I go, man, y'all, they starting to put together that OGs on Chrome. The editors are doing their thing. Let me tell you something, man. OGs on Chrome is different than anything I've ever done here. OGs on Chrome is a little bit in-depth. Some of the interviews are light. Some of the interviews are heavy. I was in the presence of some great individuals. Miss Showtime. My man Harley Drew. Of course, Chosen Few. The founders and originators of Chosen Few. Long way from Soul Brothers. Listen, if you have not subscribed to Motorcycle Entertainment Television, $25 for the whole year, and to the troll that they have out there. They got a troll out there that's asking everybody, why would we pay sale to watch it? Why would you pay that kind of money? You know, to the whole 9 yards, man. And again, I'm just speaking on it. I'm not tripping. Everybody has the right to say what they want to say, even if you're going to talk bad about me. But what I will tell you is this, is that if you don't like what I'm doing, then get on board and do it better yourself. If you don't like what I'm doing, get on board and do it better yourself. Hold on, y'all. I don't even know how this phone is connected to the damn thing. Anyway. You know why I do that right there. Hey, brother, Presley was sit out of my. Can you call me and some info on Tampa? Okay. I got you. Somebody just hit me with some info on Tampa. But anyway, so if I'm telling you right now, for $25, you get all of the shows for 1 year. Or you can wait till September the 1st and pay $50 for all of the shows. And I'm telling you, you damn sure don't want to miss OGs on Chrome. You don't. I'm just telling you that right now. There's going to be 10, 11, 12 episodes. I don't know how many they're going to break it down. But it's definitely worth you. Just that show alone is worth you $25. But then you got the film. You know, you got all kind of stuff going on. You got my other man on there. You know, this the party man. I mean, it's a black-owned television network, and put on for us, about us, the whole 9 yards. So please make sure you go to www.motorcycleentertainmenttelevision.com and sign up so that you don't miss my first episode airing September the 23rd, I believe. We may even do a sneak peek episode September the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. So, but you don't want to miss it. All right? That's my time, y'all. I love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do. Kane, what you got for me, man?
Cakey booty, dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my face.
Banger alert! Banger alert! Banger alert!
This has its own
B.I.G.
dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my
With my boy True.
Dummy dumb,
What?
big ass titties all in my face.
You already know.
You know, 91 slide on my way to the IE. Just got a call from my nigga Kane Hype C. BID, finna do it BIG. Smoking on that VIP. With a PYT. But the PYB. Cause I know she ain't my bitch, but she still trying to get an application for the side bitch. Someone come get her, she dancing like a stripper. Ain't no free willy, but a nigga might flip her. Yeah. I'm more like Giannis playing for the Bucks. I'm macking off the jump while you paying just to fuck. I make her pop it for a P while you suckers pay a fee. Old sweet ass nigga, I remain sugar free. So baby, gon' bust it for a real one. You looking like a snack, I'm trying to eat some. You know I got that bet, let me beat some. I ain't Stevie Wonder, let me see some.
All in my face.
You already know Kate Will in this motherfucker. Let me talk to Hey, Miss Lady, let me tell you about your features, like the way you lift your legs, shaking like a ballerina on God. Screaming at you real loud while you grab on your waist, shake your ass in the ground up and leg, and then I feel the mission. Make that body run, niggas watching from a distance, had to make my way to you. Let me get position, back it up, crazy, trying to work that shit, give in. I'm intimidated by the booty on you, but I'm also gracious. The way you make your way, I'm talking so patient. Drop that ass like a clue, I lean back like the mate to see what that rag do. Right on my chain, cause you know I got the juice. Right foot, left foot, while you looking back, you cheat. We looking to the left, looking back at you. You can call my dick strong, better yet, 100%.
Big ass titties all in my face. Dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my face. Dummy dumb,
B.I.G.
better yet, 100%. Dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my face. Dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my face. Dummy dumb, dummy dumb, big ass titties all in my